The experience of pain goes hand in hand with the experience of trauma. Now, that probably seems fairly obvious if we're talking about emotional pain, but did you know that the same holds true for physical pain? Again, our brain processes emotional and physical pain the same way. Not too long ago, they did a research study on people who'd had their hearts broken and were experiencing heartache. And they gave those individuals Tylenol. And guess what? The people in the trial who received Tylenol as opposed to a placebo actually experienced a reduction in their heartache. That's how real the relationship in our brain is between physical pain and emotional pain. So when we pull back and reflect on the experiences of traumatic encodings being a part of our developmental neurological experience, we can see why physical pain, which can ultimately result in chronic pain, is easily a component of developmental trauma. Now, as we know, developmental trauma, PTSD, panic, anxiety, those are just experiences of our brain and our body doing the best that they can to keep us safe in a given moment. And we also have wonderful tools now that quickly heal those experiences and give us back our sense of self. But I really want to highlight the integration and the importance of attuning to physical pain when we're looking at the overarching experience of trauma. It's very easy to set aside medical trauma as a non-entity. And so I'd like to remind you that because we have these healing in our hands tools, these experiences don't have to become chronic. In fact, the number one thing that shifts us from being in acute pain to traumatic or chronic pain is an experience of fear. What I'd like to invite you to do now is just take a moment, and if you notice or if you have pain symptoms, maybe you get migraines, perhaps you have back pain, whatever it might be. I know I have neck pain from a really serious car accident I was in many years ago that continues to cause me pain and disruption. So whatever your pain story might be, if you have one, take a moment and do some journaling and invite yourself to identify, is there fear tied into your pain story? Because if there is, this is traumatic pain. Your brain has a trauma story tied into this physical experience of fear. And that's a wonderful opportunity to start your self-healing journey.